going on, everybody, and welcome back to the beatmajors.net. Yo, so today I'm gonna be basically showing you guys how to approach, making like an acoustic type of hip hop beat. So I had the honors of working with the homie Mikey Austin, and he put out a project. On this project we were just going straight soulful, jazzy hip hop, you know what I mean? So this beat right here, we had the lovely Taylor come in the studio, and she actually plays acoustic guitar. So she played this guitar for me, and we all had a couple other musicians, like my bass player Tyler, and then he played the keys as well as the bass. So I basically did the drum beat and things like that and the arrangement. But so with the acoustic guitar, or with an acoustic hip hop beat, of course you're gonna have like acoustic style instruments. So an acoustic beat can really be like acoustic drums, acoustic guitar, or just basically just acoustic sounds. So that's what we have here. We have an acoustic guitar here, and I wanted to kind of show you guys how you can make a beat, an acoustic style beat like this, right from at your crib. Before we get into the actual beat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the song just so you guys can check it out, and hear, basically what we did to the song before I actually play and break down the beat. So let's go ahead and get into that.
Why you think I'm low? You don't even know. Why you think I'm low? You don't even know. Why you think I'm low? You don't even know. Why you think why you think I said, why you think I'm low? You don't even know. Why you think I'm low? You don't even know. And we living so high, so high, so high. And we living so high, so high, so high. And we living so high, so high, so high. And we living so.
So that's the joint right there. That's just a preview of it. I don't want to play too much. If you want to listen to the song, go check that out. Go check out the Lifted project by Mikey Austin. Mad dope. But anyway, so I'm going to break the beat down for you guys. So basically, what we have here is, Taylor's guitar. So let's listen to that first. So that's like the guitar part that she played. We broke it down, I chopped it up, and pieced it together basically for hooks, the verses, things like that, little change ups here and there, and then slided things on time. That's why you see like the small little spots. But anyway, so we added, we EQ'd it, of course, then added guitar rig. Now guitar rig, of course, helped us bring out the guitar a little bit more, because it sounds, if it's dry with nothing, it kind of sounds like this. So we just wanted to give it a little bit of life, and that's basically what we did with that guitar when we added guitar rig and put some delay on it. And that's what brought the guitar out. And that's basically the start of this acoustic hip hop beat. So the next thing is we had our homie Tyler, he came to play the bass, but like I said, he also played the keys. So we laid these keys on top of the actual guitar. So let's check the keys out. Now, mind you, this version of the beat is before we mixed it all and, really went in and did everything that we were supposed to do to it. This is just the early version of the beat. So this doesn't really have any effects on it at all right now, but I would, kind of EQ it and things like that. The next thing we added was the kick pattern. So I went in and I stacked it with two kicks. We have the hard kick, then we have has like some Congo kind of thing at the end of the kick, and it just kind of gave it that extra flavor, and it sounds like this when you play it with the guitar and in the keys. and it just has a smooth bounce. There's not really too much going on because, of course, you know, you got somebody singing as well, so you got to leave room for the artist to shine. So that's kind of what we did with the kick pattern. The next thing we added here is basically the snare. So we kind of put that in, and I'm gonna show you what that sounds like. And that's the snare pattern. Now the snare, you got to understand, it's an acoustic style hip hop beat, like I said. So like I said, acoustic drums, acoustic, you know, just instruments in general. So with the snare, we wanted to make sure that it sounded close to, you know, an actual snare from a drum set. So we didn't try to go, you know, usually you'll hear trap, you know, nowadays you'll hear a lot of trap style drums, but like I said, we had to keep it a specific way. So that's why we picked an acoustic style snare. The next thing we have here is, let me go to it really quick here, is a hi-hat pattern. Now this hi-hat, it's like 2 hits, you know what I'm saying, going on in this one loop. So when we play it, we don't really have to, you know, do too much to it. We don't have to, you know, do too many notes in here. So this is what we did with that. Now that kept that hi-hat simple. Like I said, it's an acoustic hip hop beat, so you don't want to do too much. So the next thing we added was an open hi-hat, which sounds like this. Kept it simple, like I said. In this, I like this open hat because this little hit that's like in that early area before the open hi-hat actually hits. Real dope. I like that. It added a little flavor. I just like how it sounded, so it went really well with the beat. The next thing we added was, like I said, we wanted to keep this real acoustic like. So I wanted to treat the drums like an actual drummer is playing the drums, right? So at the end of the actual every 4 bars, I put this little snare roll at the end of it, just to kind of, so when it on the turnaround, when it comes back around again, it's kind of like the drummer is starting over the loop, basically. So I'll let you hear what I'm talking about. So that was dope. I like that. Like I said, keeping it acoustic, you know, you got to make sure that it sounds like a drummer is playing it. So the next thing we added was like a Vox sound. I'll play that really quick so you guys can check that out. So the vocal saying, "Come on," that's if you know hip hop, man, that's an old they used to like mix that in on the turntable. It's just a little vocal they used to mix in back in the day, like early hip hop joints. So I like that vocal, and I'm like, yeah, let me throw that in. That just put a little extra little flavor on it. The next thing we added was a crash that sounds like this. So that's dope. The next thing we did was Tyler came in and he added the bass here. He did a nice little bass pattern too. Sounds really good. I'll let you guys hear it. This is what, to me, added the meat and potato. This is the meat and potatoes for the whole track right here. To me, everyone else might think that it's the guitar, but the bass really finished the track up to me. So let's check it out. So Tyler really set that off, man. That's really hard to me. The next thing we did was we added like, this is kind of like, I guess a hip hop, not really hip hop, but like a hi-hat, live hi-hat kind of loop. But as you can hear, the bit rate is turned down, so it added an extra flavor to the beat when we added it in like this. that loop set it off as far as the drums go. That like really helped the drums as far as finishing up the hi-hats. Instead of doing too much with the hi-hats, that finished them up for me. So I like that. That's why I added that in, because like I said, it just finished up the drums without doing too much to them. The next thing we did was I added like this drum loop in the background, which fit really well. And to me, it completed like just an overall, it like put the cap over the drums. You know what I'm saying? Like it basically was like, okay, this is done, it's packaged up, the drums are good. This is what, you know, sealed the deal right here. And I'll let you hear what I'm talking about. And luckily, I actually tried to follow that loop. So what happened was I just filtered out the low end of that loop, and it brought more of the percussion of the actual loop itself out. So I get more percussion from that loop instead of the kick and things like that. It just makes the drum stand out a little bit more. So that's pretty dope right there. And that is pretty much the track itself as far as, you know, making an acoustic hip hop beat. Like I said, you just want to find specific sounds that sound acoustic, as far as, like I said, an acoustic guitar, you got acoustic drums, you have acoustic percussion. These are things that are all elements to, you know what I'm saying, an acoustic hip hop beat. So I hope you guys like this joint, man. I think for the end of the video, just so you guys can really get a feel of the whole song, I think I'll let I'll play the song again so that you guys can, like I said, get a feel for it and just hear, you know, the overall joint. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Why you think I'm low? You don't even know. Why you think I'm low? You don't even know. Why you think I'm low? You don't even know. Why you think why you think I said, why you think I'm low? You don't even know. Why you think I'm low? You don't even know. And we living so high.